You're watching Medfield TV.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for being here tonight for the Blake Middle School Chorus Concert. Following the program, there will be a reception in the foyer for all the students and their special guests. You are in for a real treat, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the performance.
At this time, we would like to remind you to shut off the ringers on your cell phones. It's really hard to keep our focus on stage when an alarm or phone starts to ring. Thank you so much.
Our first performance tonight is our junior jazz choir. We would like to begin with a Duke Ellington favorite, It Don't Mean a Thing If It Ain't Got That Swing. This tune was made famous by jazz trumpeter Louis Armstrong and jazz vocalist Ella Fitzgerald. While Louis specialized in jazz improvisation on his trumpet, Ella made scat singing a new opportunity for jazz vocalists to show off their skills. As you will see tonight, several of our students will improvise or scat for 8 bars, showing off their skills to create music on the spot. Enjoy, and we all hope you have a good evening.
Rhythm section for joining us on tonight's performance. Thank you, Mrs. Flavelle, Senior Jack Shirtliff, and Junior Peter Morciet. Our next piece, Duke's Place, is next on our program, and was also composed by the great Duke Ellington. He is considered one of the most important figures in jazz history. The Duke Ellington Orchestra became known all over the country thanks to radio broadcasts and popular recordings, and toured the world for more than 50 years. Over the course of his long career, Ellington collaborated with many other jazz greats and wrote nearly 2,000 compositions. Please enjoy Duke's Place.
I'd like to acknowledge our scat soloists. Come on down so they can give you another round of applause. So our next song is it's by the Sweet Foxes. It's called White Winter Hymnal. It went viral a few years back when Pentatonics did a YouTube video. So we have a student, Sophia Compton, that choreographed our little hand percussion, body percussion movements, so that adds a nice touch. So I hope you enjoy this one. It's mostly a cappella. We just have a little bit of bass provided by Mrs. Flavelle. So enjoy.
Following the pack, all my students are shorter. Did you notice?
We'll begin our portion of the program with You've Got a Friend in Me. When Toy Story 4 came out earlier this year, they just had to keep the song in. When you have a faithful friend, you've got something to sing about. Was born and raised in Syracuse, New York. During the long winter, she would pass the time by playing piano and writing songs. This song is about a girl who loves to sing and wishes all could love nature in singing as well.
She opens up her Senua Denente, which means you are welcome here. The other song is Pete Pete, which is a popular children's game song. Pete means vulture, and the mother, who is really the one singing the song, is teasing her child. She is welcoming her little vulture to supper. We hope you enjoyed this next song. It's by the same composer, but it's very different. It paints a picture of beauty of the light falling snow in early winter.
The autumn has gone.
Tremblay as our accompanist. So many hats to this lady. She makes it really easy for me. She's there, we're teen teach, and she's there for me. And what a difference. It becomes a really art, you're able to work on art more when you have someone who can play like Mrs. Tremblay. And we kind of we get along too. We have fun. I started something this year. It's not on your program. I've been meaning to start it for about 3 years now, and finally we've started an acapella group it's going to be a 5th and 6th grade endeavor, so we started with the 6th graders, and I'll invite some talented 5th graders after their concert in January. I wasn't going to put them on the program. We had so much Frozen going on in our lives that there was a lot of missed rehearsals, but these are very talented young women. Could the 6 students in acapella come forward? Let me show you what they're working on.
Sometimes in our lives, we all have pains, we all have sorrows, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Please swallow your pride if by your faith you need to borrow. I'm right up the road, I'll share your load. If you just call me, lean on me. When you're not strong, I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. For it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. If there is a load you cannot bear, you cannot carry, I'm right up the road, I'll share your load. If you just call me, lean on me. When you're not strong, I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. For it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on, to lean on, to lean on.
All right, our last song.
Our final piece combines the swing style of jazz with a traditional tune. Thanks for letting us share our songs with you. Mrs. Oxum and all of us in the grade 6 chorus wish you all a very happy holiday.
We wish you a swinging holiday.
8th grade chorus, and they are beginning the program with a song called I Believe. And I think we probably started this on the first day of school, and it's really just been a beautiful piece for them, and everyone has really enjoyed singing it. So we have 2 soloists, and we have an announcer too, so come on down. No, I'm the announcer. I am the announcer for I Believe. Okay, so Julie, we're ready for you. Oh my gosh, my head is in another place. Maggie, come on over.
I believe in the sun. I believe in the sun. Even when it's not shining.
next song is Shine On Me, which is a traditional spiritual song arranged by one of Mrs. Tremblay's favorite conductors in the Rangers, Mr. Rollo Dilworth. We hope you enjoy it.
The song Valentine has been one of our favorite songs this year since we began rehearsing it. It was originally recorded by Train a couple of years ago. It has a really fun doo-wop 1950s kind of feel that you are sure to love. At this time, we welcome our soloist, Elias, our to the mic.
My funny Valentine.
So this year we have a very strong baritone section, wouldn't you say? So it's been great to have these students 3 times a week during chorus. I think they've all gotten a little bit closer. And we certainly have been able to do so much more. Mrs. Oxholm was referring to the choral art, and it just gave us so much more time to really dig in and do some more music literacy, so that their musicianship is being developed further. And it's just been really exciting. So I want to publicly thank administration for being so supportive of this change from 2 rehearsals a week to 3 rehearsals a week. It's just been wonderful, and my colleagues feel the same. So big round of applause for that. And I hope you can see it in their confidence too. So next we have Maggie.
We will now perform from now on from the movie The Greatest Showman. Last year, The Greatest Showman won Best Soundtrack at the Grammy Awards. At this time, we welcome our soloist, Vivian Ladd, to the mic.
But
do a grand finale with our 6th grade chorus. And while they're coming up here, I will tell you about this piece. This is called Gallop. And we do a lot of solfege singing when we're learning a new piece, when we're doing our morning warm-ups and our morning rhythm drills, and learning to identify pitches by line space, the diatonic scale, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. I'm sure you've all seen The Sound of Music at one point in your life. So you'll hear a lot of those solfege syllables. And this has been a lot of fun to put together. And you'll also hear some syllables that are not as familiar to you. So, si, la, and between so and la is the half step C. So that's just an example of some of the chromatics that they're also learning by singing solfege in their rehearsals. So, are we ready to go? After this piece, we'll enjoy some snacks provided by so many of you, our volunteers. So thank you for that. They're very excited. And then I'd also like to thank MMA for all of their behind-the-scenes work. We had a very successful Spaghetti with Santa on Tuesday evening, and our wreath sale and our mattress sale, so many wonderful things that they provide for us, funding for future things for our cherubs up here. I'd like to thank Mrs. Oxholm for always being there for me. I don't know where you are. And here we go. And thank you to our administration again, Mr. Jason Bielig, our wonderful director of music. And I hope you all have a wonderful holiday. Please come introduce yourself to us so I can learn all these fans' names in the audience. Thank you.
So, so, so,
You're watching Medfield TV.